I've had the Insta360 X5 for a few weeks now, and I want to talk about in this video why the Insta360 X5 is probably the only camera that you are going to need for any sort of content creation. So let's get into it. Now, full disclaimer before I get into this video that I've had this X5 for a few weeks and it was sent to me by Insta360 and they did send me a whole host of accessories. But as you know, any video I make on this channel, I make with full transparency of the good and the bad of any product that I test. And this camera, honestly, is one of the best cameras that I've tested. Now, this fits into the action camera world and the vlogging camera world and the talking head camera world. Right, so why is this camera 5 cameras in one, and why is it the only camera that you should get? Well, I'm going to go through all 5 of these cameras and why this is so good for all of them. Right, first of all, vlogging. You can put this camera in single lens mode so you don't have to keep reframing the footage or the shot when you get into the 360 studio. You can put it in single lens mode, and you can also use adaptive tone in single lens mode now as well. You can put it in 5.7K and you can just shoot in one shot facing you, and you can put it on a little selfie stick, you can put it on a tripod, you can put it on whatever you want, and you can just record this for vlogging, behind the scenes stuff, or just recording your day-to-day life, anything like that. This is a great camera to just carry out with you in your pocket. As you can see, due to the size of it, it's very transportable, very easy to carry in your pocket wherever you go. And then if you get hit with inspiration to film something or to talk about something on camera, you can just take it out, set it up and hit record. You can just stand it up on a rock or on a wall in front of you and just hook the mic up, which this you can get with this as well. You can get the Insta360 Mic Air, which is a wireless lav mic, and then you can use that for vlogging. And you just connect the mic straight to the X5. Very easy to connect, and then the audio is baked straight into the footage, and it is really, really good for vlogging. Secondly, this can replace all of your action cameras. This is extremely durable, as you can see from the design and the overall shape of it. It is extremely durable, and it is waterproof up to 49 feet, which I've tested, and so's my dogs have tested this, haven't you? You tested this, didn't you? Well, not you, but your brother did. And I can tell you that this thing is extremely waterproof. It doesn't get damaged and is absolutely fine. And I've dropped this from a height as well, and it doesn't damage at all. It's absolutely fine. Now, the other thing you can get with this, you can get replaceable lens guards. So you see these guards on the front, these things, you can replace them. And normally on the old versions of this, you would have to send it off to get it replaced, and then you'd be without a camera for a little while. Whereas with this, you can get a lens replacement kit, so you can just replace them yourselves, and they're very easy to do. Now, if you want to get a free lens guard replacement kit, then make sure you check out the link in the description below, where if you buy the X5 or any of the Insta360 stuff, you can get a free lens guard replacement kit as part of that purchase. So make sure you use that link below to get that freebie. So as I mentioned, it's waterproof, it's durable, you can replace the lens guards if you break them, and it's just a great action camera that essentially can replace any of your action cameras. Right, next up, you can use this as a studio cam or a talking head cam. You can use this as a talking head camera or a cinematic camera for any of your YouTube videos or content that you want to make. Because of the size of this camera, you can just put it wherever you want. It's got a 1/4-inch thread on the bottom of it, so you can mount it to any sort of tripod or set of legs that you have, and you can just mount it and then use it for a talking head camera or a studio camera. You can also use it as a B camera. If you already have a main talking head camera, you can use this as a B cam to get a unique shot at the side. You can also use it for cinematic videos. Because of the size of this, you can put it in places you wouldn't normally put your main camera through fear of getting it damaged or something like that, or just because this is a lot smaller, and you can get those cinematic B-roll shots that you wouldn't ordinarily be able to get. So it's great for just putting in your YouTube studio and hitting record. You can get full 4K 30 frames per second in 10-bit color, recording in this in single lens mode, and then you get, this is the footage that you get out of it, and it's brilliant for the price point. Now, the next thing you can use this for is obviously the purpose it's intended for, which is a 360-degree action camera. Because you've got those two 1 over 2.8-inch sensors either side of the camera, which then create a 360-degree field of view. And the best part about it is you don't have to worry about whether you've got the shot or whether something's in frame, because it's always recording all angles at the same time. So then all you have to do is put your footage in the Insta360 Studio app and then edit it how you want, put the right framing that you want, and then you know that you can just change multiple shots from one piece of footage. For example, if I'm filming myself in the gym or leaving the gym or something like that, I would have to normally do 2 shots. One of me walking towards the camera, then one of me walking out the door. With this camera, I can just put it in one place and then it records both all the time, and then you can get 2 separate shots from that. And that's one of the great things about it. My assistant has just got bored, so forgive me, he's had to leave. He's got other stuff to be doing. You can edit my video. He's got very important stuff to do. He's got to lick his own butt. He's got to go and chase a pigeon outside. He's got to clean up the leaves and chase them around for a bit. Very, very important stuff. Have you got to do all that? Yeah, he's got a very, very busy day ahead. But the other thing you can do with this is you can plug it in and use it as a webcam. Now, you've seen the footage that comes out of this for a talking head YouTube studio shot. You can also just plug it in via USB-C and use it as a webcam for conference calls, video calls, trainings, whatever you want to use it for, and it will run for a very long time without overheating. So that's really useful as well. So those are the 5 modes that you could use this for, but a bonus one you can also use this camera for is a drone style shot. Now, while it might not be an actual drone, some of the footage you can get from it will replicate a drone and will give you those shots that you're looking for. Because it uses the AI technology inside to remove the selfie stick so you cannot see it, you can put this on like a 10-foot pole, which I've got, and you can then put it up in the air and it will completely remove the stick, and it looks like you've got an aerial drone shot of yourself. You can also just put it out in front of you on a very long stick, and it looks like you've got a drone following you wherever you go. And you can get these sort of very unique, very niche shots that you wouldn't ordinarily be able to get unless you had a separate camera or a separate drone. Now, if you want to use your Insta360 X5 as a drone style shot, then all you need is a selfie stick. Now, you can use pretty much any selfie stick for this, and the AI within the X5 removes the selfie stick. But what I recommend you use is this amazing 10-foot selfie stick that Insta360 do as part of their package. So all you do is, as you can see on the front of it, it has these different lengths. So when you put it into the X5 at the bottom, it has this 1/4-inch mount thread. You can see you can get it to all these different heights, and then you screw it in the bottom, and then you can get these amazing shots. Now, for this shot, I'm just holding the X5 out behind me, and obviously you can then reframe it later on, so it looks like you've essentially got someone with a gimbal, a camera on a gimbal, just following you behind. Shot number 2, you can just put the thing really high up in the air, 10 foot high up in the air, and then reframe that later in the X5, in the Insta360 Studio, so it looks like you've just got a drone following you around. Now, you have to be careful where you put your hand, because obviously it looks like you're holding your hand out, but if you do it like this, then you've got a drone, and then you can do it in front of you as well, just like that. So those are the 6 modes that you can use for the Insta360 X5, and whilst it might not be as good as a professional mirrorless camera, you have to look at the prices. For my professional Sony a7C II full frame camera and a 16-35 GM2 lens, plus the memory cards, the batteries, the ND filters, everything else, you're looking at a £3,000 setup, or a $3,500–4,000 setup. This is about $500 to $600, and you can get loads of accessories for it for a number of different things that you want to use it for. And as I've already mentioned, those are 5 different scenarios you can use it in, and it just gets you out and about being more creative and using it in more creative scenarios. For example, I would never even thought of strapping my professional camera to my dog and just seeing what happens. But with this, you can get the harness, strap it to the dog, and let the dog run around, and you get this really unique footage and the POV of what the dog's seeing. And the drone style footage, the sort of underwater action style footage, like all of that sort of stuff, you wouldn't think to get with your professional camera, but this you can get it with, and that's where it creates all these unique shots. Now, I would highly recommend you getting one of these and picking this up. I think everyone should have one of these in their camera bag. They've improved the audio as well, because it's got a new wind protector shield thing on it, so the audio internally on the camera is pretty damn good. Plus you can get the Insta360 Mic Air, which is their first wireless microphone, which kind of is on par with the DJI Mic Mini, and I've been testing that, and that is solid and really, really good as well. And I think Insta360 are really stepping up the game and branching out, trying to cater to multiple different audiences. So that is why I think everybody should get this. Now, if you have any questions about this, drop it in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer as many as I can. And let me know if you think Flynn should feature in my next X5 video where I strap it to him and watch him chasing pigeons about. I think that should be pretty fun. Or anything else you want to see me make about this camera, let me know and I'll do my best to accommodate it. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and I will see you in the next one.